running back to a different song now since this is a collab album. I think that's enough of that beauty, that absolute masterpiece of a song, because we have some fairly new shit to cover here. So we got Interval Audio and Imminent Cybercorporation, two labels that frequently push a genre of music known as, let me pull up the mic closer to my mouth, hardwave. Now, funnily enough, I was put onto hardwave through Interval Audio. Shout out Troy Dildhard, the owner of the label. I definitely heard the sound, the style of music before, but never knew how to pinpoint it, what to call it, how to categorize it. And Neo Subculture, absolute masterpiece of a comp, by the way, is essentially what made me fall in love with the genre. How do I explain hardwave to people who aren't familiar with it just yet? As Osborne Frost put it on Twitter, it's the future of EDM, basically. It simultaneously feels nostalgic and futuristic. It takes influence from the likes of trance and trap and a whole wide, vast array of other genres of electronic music. Most hardwave uses trap percussion, but it's not limited to that. I've heard breakbeat and drum and bass hardwave songs as well. Yeah, it just all feels very Neo. And there's a person on this compilation who greatly has contributed to the birth of the genre. That same person made the two songs that I went off to at the beginning of the vid, and he's my favorite artist out of the entire realm of hardwave. Yeah, arpeggiated, aggressive melodies, surging respaces. There's a reason why it's called hard wave. It does pack a punch. It's crazy to me how much amazing music comes out of it. Yeah, bro. That's an intro for y'all. So the compilation I'm gonna be covering today is called EMPYREAN. I've been a long-time fan of Interval Audio's output, and again, they're the ones that put me on the hard wave. Now, Imminent Cybercorporation, there's a reason why I went off to two songs at the beginning of the vid. One was an Interval release, and the other one was an Imminent Cybercorporation release from the same person, like I said. I'm not too familiar with Imminent Cybercorporation. All I know is that they are like the main label that started pushing hardwave a couple years ago, so shout out to them as well, bro. I'm so excited. 10 tracks, EMPYREAN, like I said, amazing fucking cover art. Let's get into this, bro. Hardwave time. Bafu, Sanctuary. So I remember Bafu from Neo Subculture, but outside of that, don't know. There it is, bro. Filtered breakbeat, the melody. Fuck. Was I really ready for this today? That snare. Woo! That fill! Run it back. I love this kick pattern too. Interesting switch. I'm not sure how to feel about it entirely. Oh, I like that. That might take some time to grow on me personally. That switch part. That second section. Outside of that, bro, that first drop. Woo. I love these cinematic non-drop sections. Yeah, I don't like the staccato part as much as the first part of the first drop. It fits better here though. Nice vocal sampling. Na, 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 na. This feels like the frontal sounds get taken out too suddenly. That's why it feels so incoherent to me. Like you think it's supposed to be a bridge section, like it's not really supposed to be part of the drop, but then the percussion is still there. That's what's throwing me off. Solid song for sure, bro. It's just those sections, the transition is fine, but yeah, not sure how to feel about that just yet. Outside of that, I like this one. Very pretty. Yeah, it just kind of throws me off. I don't know what to make of those switch parts. Are they a bridge? Is the first one a midsection? Is the second one an outro? Or what are we doing with it? Because the percussion is there, but the sounds aren't in the forefront anymore. That threw me off. That confused me in a not so good way. Outside of that, like I said, I like this one. It's a good intro track to this compilation. Speak of the Devil, track 2, Ice Crystals by Osborne Frost. Let go. The counter melodies, I love that sound so much. Okay, kind of blue balled us there. Osborne Frost definitely has the dreamiest melodies out of this whole hardwave field. This is more fun than beautiful. The crazy vibrato to the lead and the melody itself. It's cool. That Reese is crazy. That Reese is fucking crazy. I love the way it gets put in. He used it kind of sparsely, and then with the pitch movement, wow. Yeah, usually when it comes to hardwave, I'm looking for more beautiful, melancholic stuff. He just did something entirely different here. And even though it's not what I expected, yeah, that's a tempo switch. It's a little faster. Hold on. Hold on. I don't like the way this comes in. The kick is too muffled. Ooh. Put some neuro in? Slowing it back down, okay. This song feels like it's rushed. And before you jump to the comments, I don't mean in the sense of Osborne Frost rushed the song and it feels rushed. I mean, this song feels like it's rushing itself. The pacing is so intense and explosive. The drum and bass section, decent. Yeah, bro, insane momentum. And the song doesn't feel like 4 minutes because of that. It feels much briefer, much shorter. Not necessarily a bad thing, but I don't entirely know what to make of this one. I have mixed feelings on it. It's a cool concept for sure, but I like the neuro basses in the back end to complement the DnB percussion. This song is definitely, like I said, not what I look for when it comes to a hardwave song. Maybe I needed something else from the genre to spice it up a little, and this might grow on me. But right now, I'm just unsure. I'm telling you. I like Sanctuary more. I'm really unsure about this song. It's well made for sure, but in terms of me returning back to it, between the melody and the switch and the just bundle of energy that the song is, we'll see. Pearls by Teneki, the wizard, the lord, the king of hardwave. This is the dude I was referring to at the beginning of the vid. Yeah, the main pioneer of the genre that is known as hardwave. Songs like Techna, second song I played out at the beginning, plus Ultra, first song I played out. Those are some of my favorites of his. And yeah, he just does it the best in my opinion. He never seems to miss when it comes to this genre. His melodies are the most potent, his vocal sampling is the best, his production is top notch. I don't know the dude personally, but this is his calling for sure, because every single song just proves to me that no one's gonna top him anytime soon. Pearls. These sounds off rip. Oh bro, this is so smooth. I have to run it back. The intro is short, but it's, oh my god, I love this. between the acid basses and the vocal, bro. I'm telling you, this dude is so good. This is so smooth, flawless. The vocals. I will say the percussion is too muffled. But in terms of melody and everything else, this is by far my favorite. It's so fucking entrancing. Every goddamn song of his. I just get lost in this man's music. Jesus. I don't know what's up with the percussion though. This is definitely his worst produced song I've heard. But it's barely taking anything away because everything else is perfect. Straight trance part. Okay, weird transition. I thought the second drop was gonna come in like right after. Like I thought that was going to be the second drop, and he was gonna transition it into a hardwave section. This melody, bro, this fucking melody. This melody, Teneki. Bro, the motifs are getting me, bro. I'm not about to get emotional on camera, bro. What an experience. I'm telling you, if the structuring and production were better to this song, it'd easily be one of my favorites. And it's still really fucking good, despite its shortcomings on the production and its structuring. That just shows you how genius Teneki is with his melodies. Bro, tell me this man is not the king, please. He had to nerf himself with the production to make it like on the same. Alright, I'ma chill. That's unfair to the rest of these artists. But in my personal opinion, no one tops Teneki. I'm sorry. Higher by Aekae. Shout out Aekae. Homie of mine. I love his approach to hardwave as well. It's mellower. Not as, you know, in your face. He takes this... Ooh. Beautiful synth. See what I mean though with nostalgia and futuristic blends? Perfect. Yep. Come on now. Love the progression, especially into the switch. Ah, the flanging. There we go, bro. Yeah, Aekae's approach just, do you even really call it hardwave? It's more like a blend of normal wave and hardwave because it's so mellow and almost soothing, almost relaxing. Yeah, this one kind of had me lost in it as well. Nowhere near as the Teneki song, but it's still my second favorite so far. Melodies, arps just swirling around me. This one's solid. It's far from being my favorite of his, personally. I defo take introspect over this one, for example, but I still like it. And yeah, the progression and the pacing and the structuring overall was very nice, fit to the song perfectly. All right, Angel Cannon, All We Know. Don't know too much of his stuff. Completely different as to what I expected. You could almost think this is a pop song. Vocal chopping is a little rough, a little stuttering. This is gonna be like a hardstyle type hardwave song, right? Ooh, I don't like this one too much. So for one, I feel like the drums are overly punchy. And those hardstyle stabs, it might just be my speakers, but they didn't sit that well in the mix. This is corny. Nah, that screech is awful. That sound right there. I have to turn this down, bro. I don't like this one. Halfway dubstep. This is kind of cool. Kind of gives off Must-I energy, but not as good. That's my least favorite so far, bro. Day 2 of recording. Where did we leave off? Track 5, right? The Angel Cannon song, the hardstyle song. Not it, unfortunately. Not it. It's not surprising to me that I don't like this song because I can only get into a very small amount of hardstyle. Take the second drop of Teneki's GT. That shit is fire. Melody's beautiful. The stabs come in perfectly. I love it. In this case, it just didn't work. That fake out in the second drop, in the first part, the first portion of the second drop, just feels like that basic, bland, main stage, hard style that you hear. Really didn't like that part. Outside of that, the little dubstep infusion in the back end was interesting, but didn't work enough for me to get into it, really. And yeah, the first drop melody, I didn't even like all that much. Like I said, the drums were punchy as shit when the hard wave part actually came around. Yeah, not for me. All right, next track here, Raindrops by Hugeloud. What a name. Okay, this intro is super dreamy. Hold on. I like that slight delay to the melody. But. It's not fully on grid. I like that, bro. Gave that drop a whole lot of character. That was pretty. I can't get enough of that like melody. Ba 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 ba. That was pretty dang good. It was short, but I liked the drops a lot, bro. And that little transmit section there was cool as well. Brilliant sound design, for sure. I don't have much to say about it. It just gets the job done. There's not much to pick apart. I like this one. Real solid. Hack by Sudoverse. I've heard of Sudoverse. Loading. Psytrance. Hold on. Jacket needs to be taken off for this one. What the fuck? Interesting kick, but I'm not sure it really fits in the context of the mix and the song, excuse me. I love how staccato this is getting. Which, by the way, this is the last time I'ma just arbitrarily cut the video. I promise. This one's decent. It's not too bad. I like this a lot. Yeah, man, that kick is real interesting. I'm not sure if it entirely fits to the song 100%, but I like the whole sound of it. It sounds vintage, like, you know, like a. Oop, it didn't hit there. Hold on. You feel me? Yeah, this sounded like it could be classified as future synthwave or something like that. Future retro wave, just based off the melody and the percussion to an extent too. And but yeah, the production is just fresher and brighter overall. That's what gives it that hard wave feeling. Yeah, bro. We have ARCANE by diedlonely and ZERIUS. I love that vocal. I love it. I like that fill right there. How stuttery it got. Yeah, bro. This is pretty noisy. Like that white, pink noise, whatever that is, just slathered on top of everything else. That's a little overbearing. Outside of that, I love the progression. The snare is nice. I like it. Just wish the mix would be better. That vocal is actually so fucking good. Ooh, that sub movement. Hold on. Boom, boom. Switch part here would have been nice. I don't like that the first drop has a switch, but the second one doesn't. Even if it would have been the same thing, just to round out the song. Because the progression of the first drop was so solid, I wanted that in the second one as well. Again, if the second half, the switch, were identical to the first switch part, then I wouldn't have had a problem with it. Just to, you know, have it have that sense of continuation and have it flow nicely into the outro. But yeah, bro, washed out but mesmerizing. When You Sleep, the Obsidian. Completely different approach. I'm fucking with this so far. Alright, this one has kind of a industrial feeling to it, almost cyberpunk. I like it. Is that Ghostman in the back? Maybe. I'm not sure. That acapella was really faint. The snare's kind of soft, but I like the contrast. Between all the hard sounds and it. The added drums, bro. Doom, doom. Alright, that was cool. Mid-tempo approach, industrial. Yeah, bro. I like how this compilation sort of branched out into different avenues of... This barely has hardwave influence, to be honest. This is just overall that neo sound that is really going to shape the future of EDM, in my opinion. Yeah, but I'm all for this cyberpunk type of approach, you know? I like Extra Terra stuff a lot. I feel like he does it the best in that whole sphere. But this was pretty cool as well. Final track, knckls, Moonstone. Don't tell me this is a techno track, though. Okay. That sequence is sick. Love the snare. It's overly metallic. This bridge is super solid, you know, you have a techno part and it fades out into nothingness and slowly comes back. That's so cool. It feels like the melody isn't present enough. Like the dynamics are kind of flat. Outside of that, this is nice. The motif is great. Dun, 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 with the vocal in the back. Hi-hats, I love how speedy they are and shit. Nice voyaging, venturing tune as well, bro. Yeah, that's a solid end to this compilation as a whole. So, all in all, these 10 tracks, this was a really enjoyable listen. Since it's 10 tracks, I'm gonna leave 3 favorites in the description. Pearls is definitely one of them. Outside of that, maybe the Bafu song and Hugeloud, but the final consensus, as always, will be in the description below. This was really enjoyable. This was really solid, and I'm so glad that these 2 labels came out with one collab album. And it actually transcended hardwave at points too, which I really fuck with actually. Brought in influences from hardstyle and that cyberpunkish industrial approach as well. Speaking of hardstyle, the Angel Cannon track is by far my least favorite, unfortunately, but just to switch up the compilation in that way is cool to see. Yeah, man, I need to be tuned in more to Imminent Cybercorporation. I know a fair amount of their stuff, definitely not enough. But yeah, labels like it, like Interval, like the games we play, just what they've been putting out is amazing. It's really forward thinking, and I'm so excited to see where they end up in 5 years or 10 years even. Really promising direction when it comes to EDM stuff. Yeah, I enjoyed this thing. Drop your opinions in the comment section below. I'd love to start a conversation with y'all. Let me know what your favorites were and why. And of course, make sure to follow my socials and subscribe, like, share the video. Really appreciate the support so far. Thank you so much. I'm gonna see y'all later. Peace out.